The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Hey guys, Mitch here with a bit of a spin-off of Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill's recommendation station. The guys wanted me to put together a bit of a what-to-watch package for what's happening in the cinemas, what's on screen at the moment, as well as some of the biggest news happening for movies and TV in general. So as far as the cinemas go this week, out today is If. It's written and directed by John Krasinski, aka Mr. Emily Blunt. It stars Ryan Reynolds, and it's about a young girl who can see everybody's imaginary friends and needs to reunite them before the ifs, as they're called in the movie, disappear forever. Now, the movie also boasts a huge cast providing voices to the ifs. We're talking Steve Carell, Bradley Cooper, Maya Rudolph, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Matt Damon, Awkwafina, Sam Rockwell, and many, many more, including the great Emily Blunt. Yes, I do love Emily Blunt.
What if I told you imaginary friends are real? And when their kids grow up, they're forgotten.
Now, I know it sounds like a simple kids' movie, but considering Krasinski's most well-known and two recent movies that he's written and directed were A Quiet Place and its sequel, this is set to be something a little bit deeper. Think Pixar's Inside Out. Pretty colours for the kids, but some emotional gut punches for the adults.
Are any of them scary?
Worse. Desperate.
That's in cinemas today alongside The Strangers Chapter 1. Now, The Strangers back in 2008 became one of my favourite horror thrillers maybe ever. And this new movie is almost a reimagining of that original film from its original creator. I don't necessarily get the concept or the why, but it's also set to see a Chapter 2 and 3 follow over the next year.
Why are you doing this to us?
Because you're here.
I'm not sure how this could possibly top the original, but if scary movies with people in creepy masks are your thing, The Strangers Chapter 1 is in cinemas today. Also showing this weekend are special anniversary screenings of the 1984 Transformers series, with the first 4 episodes to show on the big screen alongside some very exclusive extras and new special features for old school Transformers fans. Check your local guides with our friends at Event Cinemas.
Dearest gentle reader, we have been apart for far too long.
At home, though, finally, we have the release of the much-anticipated Season 3 of Bridgerton. Now, Netflix are doing their new thing of splitting the release, with the first half of episodes dropping this afternoon and the next 4 episodes in 4 weeks' time, so you get 2 hype trains for the price of 1.
I cannot live at home any longer. I must take a husband.
Does my lady have a suitor in mind?
Is that her brother?
Colin?
Yes, this season is all about Penelope finding love. I say that with little knowledge, and I don't think I really need to say much more anyway. You're not going to be swayed by anything I have to say. You already know if you're going to watch it. That's the highlight of the big and little screens as far as what's showing, but some interesting news dropped overnight. Netflix had their upfronts on, laying out their upcoming slate to investors, but also it included a couple of nuggets, including a very special sequel announcement.
Son of a bitch, Ball, why didn't you just go home? That's your home! Are you too good for your home? Answer me! Suck my white ass, Ball!
Yes, 28 years after the original, the iconic, the classic comedy released, we are getting a sequel to Happy Gilmore. For the last 2 years or so, Adam Sandler had entertained the idea in endless interviews on the back of other movies that he was trying to promote. Christopher McDonald teased what his character of Shooter McGavin might be up to nearly 30 years on from that first movie. And even in March, he had said that Sandler had written a sequel and shown him the first draft. Now Netflix have made it official as part of Sandler's very rich deal with the streamer, which did actually make him the highest paid actor in the world in 2023. Happy Gilmore 2 is officially in the works, though we know nothing else about it or when they want to release it, but watch this space. And Netflix clearly loves the sport, or at least making fun of it. They also announced Golf. It's a 10-episode scripted comedy series starring none other than Will Ferrell, who will play a veteran of the sport. So hopefully we're going to see something spoofing the PGA Live Golf battle. But regardless, after already parodying NASCAR and figure skating in Talladega Nights or in Blades of Glory, Will Ferrell will absolutely have a lot of fun with the sport in his first ever television series.
Hi, my name is Elle Woods.
Elsewhere, Reese Witherspoon and her production company are working on Elle, which is a prequel series around her Legally Blonde character. Meryl Streep says she'll soon be hearing pitches about a potential return for a Mamma Mia 3. Only Murders in the Building announced an August 27 release date on Disney Plus for Season 4, and Squid Game Season 2 will drop on Netflix in December. So that's just a quick wrap-up of the biggest news over the last couple of days. We'll be back every Thursday talking about the big cinema releases and also what's going to be hitting streaming that particular weekend. Next Thursday in particular, I'm very much looking forward to hopefully sharing a review. Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, releases next Thursday. We'll talk about that one next time. But go see If this weekend with the kids. Maybe sit back and watch some Bridgerton, even a rewatch of Happy Gilmore, and we'll talk to you next week.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.